There was a time when you believed anything was possible. You dreamed big, thinking you could achieve greatness. But life has a way of challenging that belief. You hit a wall. People told you weren't good enough. And somewhere along the way you believed them. Doubt crept in, fear took over, and suddenly you became someone you never thought you would be. Uncertain, afraid, and stuck. The hardest part of transformation is facing the pain. Change isn't easy. If you want the easy path, you can stay where you are. But if you want to grow, to break through the walls holding you back, you must embrace the pain. The pain of working when you don't feel like it. The pain of confronting your weaknesses, your failures, and your fears head on. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen when everything's perfect. It happens through sweat, effort, and continuous struggle. You show up every day even when it's tough, even when no one's cheering you on. You are building something, even when you can't see the results. And yes, it's painful, but that pain is what strengthens you. It's the fire that forges you. There will be days you want to give up, moments when the weight feels too heavy. But in those moments, remind yourself why you started. This pain is temporary, but the victory on the other side is worth it. You have to want success more than comfort. If you're waiting for the right time, it will never come. You have to make now the right time. You won't transform without pain. The greatest people didn't transform because it was easy. They transformed because they faced the pain and kept moving forward. Every successful person you admire went through a period of intense struggle. They were on their knees, doubting if they could continue. But they got back up. They refused to let the pain define them. And you must do the same. When you wake up in the morning, you won't always feel motivated. Motivation won't get you to the finish line. Discipline will. It's the commitment to push through, even when you don't feel like it. You might not want to work out. You might not want to face your weaknesses, but that's exactly what you need to do. The transformation isn't about avoiding the pain. It's about moving through it. And when you push through, that's when you grow. That's when you become the person you're meant to be. Transformation doesn't care about your comfort. It doesn't care about your excuses. It demands sacrifice. It requires you to push harder, dig deeper, and never stop. Stop waiting for life to get easier. Life doesn't get easier, but it gets better if you're willing to face the challenge. You are capable of facing it. You have everything within you to succeed. No one is coming to save you. There's no magic fix. It's all on you. That's the beauty of it. Once you realize that, once you take full responsibility for your life, your transformation begins. No one can take that away from you. It's yours for the taking. The journey won't be easy. You will fall. You will fail. You will face obstacles that feel insurmountable. But these obstacles are what make you stronger. Every time you overcome them, you become someone different. Someone who has endured. Someone who didn't quit when others did. That's who wins. Not the person who takes the easy route. Not the person who runs from discomfort. The winner is the... Think about where you want to be in 5 years. Do you want to look back and regret not giving it your all? Or do you want to say, I gave everything I had. I fought for my dreams, and I never gave up. That's the story you want to tell. That's the legacy you want to leave. You have to commit to the process. You have to commit to the grind. Every day, every hour, every minute. When the world tells you to rest, you keep going. When your mind tells you to quit, you push through. Don't stop until you reach your goal. And when you do, you'll realize that the pain wasn't just a phase. It was what made you who you are. Transformation isn't an accident. It happens when you decide to give everything you have. When you stop letting fear hold you back. When you stop making excuses, that's when the magic happens. It's time to stop waiting. It's time to stop holding back. You are capable of greatness. You have everything inside you to become the person you want to be. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be painful. And that's the point. It's what pushes you to the next level. It's what shapes you into someone unstoppable. Right now, you're standing on the edge, feeling that fire inside, that hunger for something greater. But it's not enough to just feel it. You have to act on it. Action requires more than motivation. It demands grit, determination, and the willingness to get uncomfortable. This is where most people stop. The pain becomes too real, the struggle too overwhelming. But here's the truth you need to hear. This is the moment to push hardest. When everything seems to fall apart, that's when you know you're on the right path. You're not losing, you're growing. The journey to greatness isn't smooth. It's messy, it's filled with setbacks, failures, and challenges you can't even anticipate. But that's how it works. If it were easy, the victory wouldn't have value. The battle, the grind, the long nights, it's all part of the process. This pain is your investment. The pain today is the success of tomorrow. Have you ever felt like quitting? Like everything you're working for isn't worth it? You see others enjoying their comfort while you're out here grinding. You're battling doubts and fears. And it's lonely, isn't it? But this is where you separate yourself. This is where you stand out. This is where you become exceptional. Most people don't have the courage to do what you're doing right now. They don't keep going when it's hard. They don't push through when they're tired. But you're not like most people. You're willing to put in the work, to rise stronger every time you fall. That's what sets you apart. Transformation doesn't come from avoiding pain. It comes from facing it head on. When life hits you with everything it's got, you don't run. You stand tall and take it. Each hit, each bruise, each scar is part of the process. Every challenge makes you tougher, sharper, more resilient. You're building the strength you need to go the distance. You want greatness? Then you have to embrace the struggle. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. It never will be. Perfection is a lie. The real magic happens in the mess, in the discomfort, in the parts of life you'd rather avoid. That's where you grow. That's where you evolve. There will be days when the weight of the world feels unbearable. But remember this. Your strength isn't defined by how many times you fall. It's defined by how many times you rise. You don't need anyone's approval or recognition. This is your journey. This is your transformation. It doesn't need to be pretty.